The Chicago Bears have found themselves in the center of some major criticism, and we're here to break it all down. So grab your snacks, get comfy, and let's talk about why the Bears' decision to draft Caleb Williams over Jaden Daniels is causing such a stir. Let's rewind for a second. The 2024 NFL Draft was one of the most anticipated drafts in recent history. Two superstar quarterbacks, Caleb Williams and Jaden Daniels, dominated the headlines. Both had stellar college careers. Caleb Williams was the Heisman Trophy winner and widely regarded as the best pure passer in the draft. On the other hand, Jaden Daniels had shown incredible versatility and poise under pressure. So it was a tough decision for any team with the first pick, but the Bears went all in on Williams. Fast forward to now, and it seems like that decision might be backfiring. Former NFL offensive lineman Ross Tucker recently slammed the Bears for their pick. He went on record saying that Jaden Daniels is already a top 10 quarterback in the NFL, while Caleb Williams isn't even in the top 20. That's a bold statement, but let's take a closer look at why Tucker might have a point. First off, let's talk about Jaden Daniels' rookie season. The Washington Commanders took him with the second overall pick, and boy did he deliver. Daniels threw for 268 yards and 2 touchdowns in the Commanders' wildcard win over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He added 36 rushing yards for good measure. More importantly, he led Washington to their first playoff victory since the 2005 season. That's no small feat, especially for a rookie quarterback. Daniels' numbers don't lie. Over the regular season, he was efficient, dynamic, and most importantly, a leader. His ability to extend plays with his legs and make clutch throws under pressure has made him a fan favorite in Washington. He's shown that he can handle the big moments, and that's exactly what you want in a franchise quarterback. Now, let's compare that to Caleb Williams. The Bears' rookie quarterback had a decent first year, but it was far from spectacular. He threw for 3,541 yards, 20 touchdowns, and just 6 interceptions. On paper, those are solid numbers, but when you dive deeper, you start to see the cracks. The Bears finished the season with a losing record, and their offense often looked disjointed and inconsistent. Williams struggled to make big plays when the team needed him most. So, what went wrong for Caleb Williams? Let's start with the environment he was thrown into. The Bears were a mess this past season. They went through 3 offensive coordinators and had 2 different head coaches. That kind of instability is tough for any quarterback, let alone a rookie. The offensive line was another major issue. Williams was constantly under pressure, and it's hard to succeed when you're running for your life on every play. But let's not let Williams off the hook entirely. Yes, the Bears organization didn't do him any favors, but there were moments where he just didn't look ready. His decision-making was questionable at times, and he struggled to read defenses at an NFL level. Those are things he'll need to improve if he wants to take the next step in his career. Ross Tucker's criticism of the Bears' decision isn't just about the stats, it's about the eye test. When you watch Jaden Daniels play, he passes with flying colors. He's confident, composed, and electric. Caleb Williams, on the other hand, looked hesitant and unsure of himself in too many key moments. Tucker's point is that the Bears had a chance to draft a game changer, and they might have blown it. Now, to be fair, it's way too early to write off Caleb Williams. Well, let's not forget that quarterbacks like Peyton Manning and Josh Allen struggled early in their careers. The transition to the NFL is tough, and some players need more time to adjust. There's still plenty of potential in Williams, and year 2 could be a completely different story. In fact, Tucker even mentioned this during his appearance on the Mully and Haw show. He pointed out that Carolina Panthers quarterback Bryce Young had a disastrous rookie season, but bounced back in year 2. Young closed the gap with C.J. Stroud, who had one of the best rookie seasons we've ever seen. Tucker's argument is that Caleb Williams could follow a similar trajectory, but it's going to take a lot of work. One thing that needs to change for the Bears is their coaching situation. Head coach Matt Eberflus and general manager Ryan Poles have faced heavy criticism for how they've handled Williams' development. Their choice to hire Shane Waldron as offensive coordinator was a disaster. The offense lacked creativity, and there was no clear plan to maximize Williams' strengths. If the Bears want to get the most out of their young quarterback, they'll need to make some big changes this offseason. Let's not forget the impact that organizational stability can have on a quarterback's development. Look at the Kansas City Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes. Mahomes walked into a perfect situation with Andy Reid, a brilliant offensive mind, and a stable front office. The same can be said for Joe Burrow in Cincinnati. The Bears, on the other hand, have been a revolving door of coaches and coordinators. If they want Williams to succeed, they'll need to provide him with the right support system. But let's circle back to Jaden Daniels for a moment. What makes him so special? For starters, his dual threat ability is a nightmare for defenses. He's fast, elusive, and can throw darts on the run. He's also incredibly poised for a rookie. Daniels doesn't get rattled, even in high-pressure situations. That kind of mental toughness is rare, and it's a big reason why he's already being talked about as a top 10 quarterback. Daniels also has the benefit of playing in a more stable organization. The Commanders have done a great job building around him. They have a solid offensive line, a good running game, and weapons at wide receiver. That kind of support makes a huge difference for a young quarterback. It's a stark contrast to the situation Caleb Williams is dealing with in Chicago. So, what's the takeaway here? Did the Bears make a mistake by taking Caleb Williams over Jaden Daniels? Right now, it's hard to argue against that. Daniels has clearly outperformed Williams so far, and he looks like the real deal. But we have to remember that the NFL is a marathon, not a sprint. Careers aren't defined by one season. The key for the Bears will be making the right moves this offseason. They need to overhaul their coaching staff, fix the offensive line, and build an offense that plays to Williams' strengths. If they can do that, there's no reason why he can't close the gap with Daniels and prove the doubters wrong. At the same time, Jaden Daniels deserves all the credit he's getting. He's been phenomenal, and he's showing why the Commanders were smart to take him at no. 2, if he keeps this up, he's going to be a star in this league for a long time. So, what do you think? Did the Bears make a colossal mistake, or is it too soon to tell? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.